Alright, what's going on, guys? It's been a minute since I've done a video. Hasn't been a lot going on with Tiebreak for the past three or so weeks. Yeah, it's been over 3 weeks since we last saw an update. Evidently, they're working on the biggest patch so far, which I think is set to include more players, the player creator, like the academy that their previous games have had in like AO Tennis and Cricket 24, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, they've been relatively radio silent as per usual, so it's hard to gauge when that is actually coming out. But anyway, TopSpin has chucked out a couple of videos earlier today or overnight, depending on where you are. Just a couple of short clips, but yeah. So it looks like March 12th, we're going to get there's a bit of gameplay featured here. It's hard to gauge a lot on what was shown there because, there's really not a lot to go on there. That's just, a couple of players serving. So, until we see gameplay, which I assume we're probably potentially going to see that on the 12th. I won't be able to cover. Well, it's very unlikely I'll be able to cover any videos on it because I'll actually be overseas. So I think I'm either in Singapore or Vietnam when that date drops for whatever is going to come out. Whether it's the creator gameplay that they show or what, I'm not really sure, but it sounds like we're going to get a fair bit of information, according to this post, serving up a big month ahead. Pun clearly intended, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. Now that there's been basically nothing happened for Tiebreak for the past few weeks, this is the perfect time again for TopSpin to put stuff out. Yes, the update for Tiebreak may come out prior to this whatever's happening on the 12th, but I mean the game is at a point where it's early access, but I mean, in fairness, in my experience, all big ant games release in a more or less early access state, just not labeled early access. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I think some people were predicting that TopSpin was going to release in March or potentially April. I really don't see it being that soon. I think Roland Garros maybe at the earliest, which from memory is in May for the most part, May or June, end of May, start of June, I think from memory, unless it's changed in the last year or two. COVID really put my brain into a spin with a lot of things. But yeah, there's been a great debate on when TopSpin 2K25 is going to release, because it does say 2K25, so that would suggest that it would more or less be based on the 2025 season. So in theory, you would put that out pretty late in the year, if not early next year. But it's hard to figure out. So yeah, I really don't know when it's going to come out. I'd say it's still a few months away yet, but I can't see it being this month. I can't see it being March. That would be a really weird build up, considering they haven't really shown anything yet. So other companies, which I've previously mentioned just before, would do one of their releases. They did a 3 or 4 day build up until the release. They didn't show hardly anything until 4 days before the release. That's not how you market a game. That's just poor planning and a company being poorly run. So make of that what you will. But yeah, I'll definitely be keeping an eye on whatever comes out on the 12th. If I am able to cover a video in any possible way, I'll give it a go, but I'd say it's unlikely. But yeah, for anyone who didn't come across these little videos earlier today, I figured just put this up, and if they were completely unaware of these videos coming out, well, now you know. So yeah, anyway, I will see you soon, potentially.